girl, and welcome to another episode of Cooking Chronicles. And today we're making something that I've been seeing and I've been kind of interested in it. But I was at first that don't make no sense. I don't know. But then I was you know what? Maybe it does. Maybe I want to try it out. And maybe I shouldn't just presume so much about this sweet treat. So never had it. Saw cool videos on it, figured out a recipe, whipped something up, and now we're making a lemon cinnamon roll. And we're gonna be using my bread maker, which I thrifted. So that's another little thing I'll kind of chit chat about. But I love this thing. I think I spent $15 on it, and yeah, it has definitely served me good. Served me quite dandy. So I am so happy. Let's get into this. But first, remember to subscribe. Comment down below what you'd like to see. Let me know the next video. And just let me know things. Look down in the comments how your day is going, your time zone, what your favorite pastry is. Do you like cinnamon rolls? Do you like cinnamon? Do you like lemon? Do you like these flavors together? Do you like the concept? Are you at first confused as I was? Are you on this journey with me as well? But until we figure that out, let's get our aprons on and get to work. I actually need to microwave a couple of things because they need to be technically warm. So, and this is, yeah. After the milk, we also need to melt the butter, which I'm not gonna lie, the more I look at this, both of them came out of just different butter containers, but they both say the same size. But I guess one is technically taller. I'll give it that. It is a bit taller. But I don't know, it's supposed to be equal amounts. They're not equals. Okay, well, that is also doing that. Let's talk about the bread maker, which I'm basically just using for dough today. I absolutely love this thing. It makes kneading and all that stuff just not a thing I need to really do. The main thing is getting a hang on the beats, not adjusted to that. I did thrift this and I want to get another one. I did this just to see if I would use it before I bought an expensive one. But I've been using it, so I think I'm ready to dedicate some whatever pricey model. But I don't know, Trusty's been doing his job, and I'm making a heck beats. I don't know. I feel if I don't do well on something, I have to persist to get it. But nonetheless, let's get these liquids straight. So it's pretty much just a layering thing. Even though as soon as it's gonna get to going, it's gonna just mix all together. But if I wanted to do this and put it on delay, since it has dairy in it, I wouldn't do this. But I could do it if it was just a water base, from our simpler recipes that don't have any dairy, no eggs, stuff that could just sit like that. Has a nice time delay, which I'm a fan of. And this is my first time introducing this bad boy to my channel, which my kitchen aid, I'm giving it a bit of a rest, even though it really, I don't want to use it like that because, I love it so much. I love all my appliances. It's like having little kitchen helpers, they're called elves, honestly, but mechanical, and sometimes you get them in colors or stainless steel. So you can feel a minimalist look. So yeah, let's see if I keep this in. First things first. So let's see how this milk is. Milk is right where I need that to be. And then the butter. Like I said, this is really all about layering and positioning. So let's make sure that this butter, this is melted. Nice. And I think the temperature, by the time everything gets all combined, it'll be cool. all good to go. So like I said, this is all really a layering game. So I'm gonna start with my paddles already in, which I'll show you how that's gonna be installed that way and how it's installed into the actual machine. Now it's starting with the bottom layer, which is the wet. So the paddles already installed. We're gonna pour in the milk, then the lemon juice, some lemon extract, the melted butter, some lemon zest that I really needed some encourage a little bit later, sugar, and then the 2 eggs. I'm gonna whisk the yeast and the rest of the lemon zest into the flour just to make sure everything's all up in there. Get that ready to go on top of this layer. So I guess it's like a 2-layer situation this go around, because sometimes technically I would say it's like 3, because I would say the topping off is the yeast, but this is incorporated with the flour, which I struggled with, y'all. As you should know, I should be using a cup into the thing, because a bowl ain't the most pourable, to say the least. And since I'm doing dough, that's gonna be number 8, and it's gonna take 1.5 hours. And there's a couple beeps. There is a beep in between that I can incorporate more flour or more wet ingredients depending on what it needs. But this, you know, fluffed up real big. Like you can see, it got really big, but like it's still very like hollow. Like it just fluffed up right. It did what it was supposed to do. And my bread maker is fine, y'all. I cleaned it up. And then I'm gonna get all this ready onto my floured surface I made. And I realized like this was a learning experience, especially using this bread maker. It definitely did have my dough. Like I said, I can't knead the same way this thing needs. I'm not even gonna lie, like I knead the same way. So I'm in new territory, to say the least. But I will next time make it a bit smaller. And I think that would work out. I think I rolled it out a little bit too thin. I think I'm just used to a bigger recipe. But, you know, all of this is just a learning experience. And that's just what the Cooking Chronicles is. And that's why I'm so happy you guys are here with me. Because, you know, we are learning and growing together. And I think at this point, it was like super late too. So, y'all, I was going to finish this out. Not just for me, but for y'all. We in this together. Because... yeah, even if I mess up a little bit, as long as it gets finished up. Because I think that's where improvements in this could definitely come, was the rolling. Because that affected everything from the rest of the recipe. It's just kind of, you know, cause and effect. But I made it work. I added some more cinnamon and added some more cinnamon sugar. Because, you know, it is what it is, you know. We'll make something happen. And I'm going to get to rolling the lemoncinnamonroll. But we got something formed up, workable. I got my pan out. I'm going to chop this up. Get it in there. I was able to fit everything, and I'm gonna let that sit for about 30 minutes. Okay, now with the powdered sugar, we're gonna work on the last part, which is the glaze. We're gonna whip that up real quick. So let's get that going. I'm just gonna chop up that lemon and get it juiced and ready to go. I'm getting this and another ready for the glaze. I'm gonna add in the powdered sugar and essentially just whisk all that up together. I did have to check the lemon juice for some seeds just to make sure there wasn't anything in there. But as you see, there's a lot of powdered sugar, but don't worry, y'all. Just whisk it, and it will all work out, and it creates a really good glaze that comes out beautiful. So the glaze is pretty much ready. It's super simple. Just combining those two ingredients. The rolls are rising. Recipe said 350. The last time I did that, I don't fully like how it fully came out, so I'm doing 385, and I'm gonna do the same time instead of higher, just to make sure it gets exactly what I want. Other than that, y'all, we're pretty much there. And then just another little bit of this, and that's pretty much it. And a bunch of cake. So the cinnamon rolls have doubled and they're ready to go into the oven. And let's, fingers crossed, this is like the last part. Let's just hope the momentum stays. Well, things have been a little tricky, but it's all learning. I think I'm gonna just cut down on some of the liquid so I feel like my flour would be better. I feel like that's a little bit too much liquid. And then up the flour a bit and drop some of the liquid, I think. Bam! Per minutes. And we'll see. But I think I might start with like 10 minutes and then come check on it. See how it's going. Okay, so the rolls are ready. Like drum roll. Oh gosh, that hit in the face. Yeah, these bad boys is thick. These bad boys is fluffy. I'm gonna see if it deflated a little bit before I put on the drizzle or the glaze on top, just cause yeah, she's quite fine, a little voluptuous. Let me turn up the oven. That's very important. Yes, this definitely like drizzled all over my counter, but that's okay, cause it was really good, and it complemented the cinnamon buns like really well. Very big fan. It's taste test time, and we have the trusty, dusty, well it's not dusty, trusty, handy, dandy, pink plate. Yeah. I should really try to get the center one, but I feel like that's like the hardest one. You know what I really want to do is this colossal one. See like what's going on with it, like, how are you vibing? What's going, how are you feeling? So we'll try this one. Wow, this cinnamon bun is so limited, which is dumb, but I guess it's something that I just never would have associated. So my first instinct is still to be like stunned. But let me go for more glaze. Something here. think it's an overall good cinnamon bun. And the lemon is good. Because it's not too much. And it's not too little. I guess I could, if I were to tone it down or tone it up, I would tone it down a little bit. But that's just probably because I love cinnamon buns. And it's like the lemon soup. But I like it. I don't know when I'll ever have these again. Once I finish testing out the recipe. But maybe I'll get this to that point where it's just like, it's just there. I just can't miss. Now let's just try it without like dipping in anything. Okay. I'm gonna go on. I love this crust. But 385 might have been aggressive. 375 next time might be perfect. I should have just did it by hand, but I want to try to use this more. You know, like I said, I want to use some little elves in the kitchen, and I wanted to use this elf a little bit more. And so I think I might do this again, but I might try a different. Why can't I do it in the setting? Ooh, we'll see. I might just do it by hand, and because I'm happy with it, but I feel like had something happened here. It was a crime scene when I came back. So I'm not sure. But we'll see. And this is really just learning. I don't really, this is especially like now that it's an appliance, it's like a whole nother kind of ball game. Especially since it's heated. Like I'm not even sure if the heat's in the correct temperature. Like it could be something like that. Like something so minuscule, but something that can impact so many things. And cooking is like, and baking is that sensitive. It really is, y'all. So, actually, y'all, there's like Glaze in front of me. Let me get that real quick. All I want to say is thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to this point, this means so much to me. It means the absolute world. Thank you so much. Comment down below what you'd like to see, what you thought about the recipe, any tips, tricks, or anything that you might think might be helpful for this. If you're a bread maker, especially a machine one, like I appreciate the acoustic bread makers. You guys mean the world. But if you know how to use these and you're a connoisseur, let me know. Let me know some tips. Let me know some things. Because hopefully I use all the right things. I use bread maker yeast. Try to use everything, but we will see. But nonetheless, thank you. Make sure you subscribe, you guys. Subscribe. It means the world to me. It really helps. We are on the track to, you know, the big 500. So let's get to that. And honestly, until next time, y'all.